Does anyone remember when I used to do daily breakdown analysis? All those years ago? Well, it's been a while, and I thought, I'm going to bring the compilations back. I haven't done them for a while. I never used to do them that often anyway. Why am I wearing this? I don't know. But I'm going to go back to 2021. Not the debunks or nothing like that, but, you know, the time we had. Oh, so precious. Anyway. Who the hell is this guy? I'm the party pooper.
What we do here is go back.
Yeah, so today we're going to look at breakdown analysis of a Sir Spooks video. I forgot what I was going to do instantly. If you remember my last video, which was out yesterday, I believe. If you did watch it, I appreciate it. If you didn't, what the hell? But we covered Slapped Ham, just to get back into it. And I think I was the most calmest I've ever been in my entire life. I'm going to look at Sir Spooks today, because he's also very calm. I'm not going to do the blood pressure, you know, today. I think my blood pressure is pretty good. I can't feel nothing. So today I'm going to look at haunted dolls are still horrifying. Now, apparently there's a haunted doll in the last video we made. This is apparently doll for horrific or something. But anyway, what I forgot to say in the previous video, by the way, the Slapped Ham video I made yesterday. Please go to Sir Spook's video, which I have linked down below. Watch that first, like and subscribe, whatever you want to do. Then come back and we'll see what we can see. I'm all excited. Look how excited I am. Hello everyone.
My name is Sir Spooks, and today
is it really quiet? It's really quiet, isn't it?
In scary videos. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more scary
I can't wait!
Alright, with that said, let's begin.
I've seen that clip before. Number 7.
You don't typically associate playgrounds with hauntings, but that's exactly what's happening in this first video we'll be taking a look at today. The video in question was published to TikTok in January 2025 by a woman named Nadia. Have a look and see for yourself.
What are we seeing? I can't believe we're still having videos like this in 2025, I must admit. Says the person doing something similar to that he did in 2021. Remember when you were kids and you go to the park to drink your 3-litre Stonehouse when you weren't supposed to, that kind of thing? And you jump on the swings, you know, you'd be showing off in front of your mates, in front of the girls who didn't like you and never looked at you, and, you know, because you had massive amounts of ginger hair. You know, those days, those are my favourite days, right? And what we used to do, we'd go to the park on the swings, go as high as we could, jump off, and they'd be going mental. The swings would be going everywhere. And also, you could just literally twist them up. And they'd be like that. Now these particular ones, it's got 4 chains on them. It's a 4-chainer. It's not a 2-chainer like back in the day when I was a kid. It's got 4 chains attached to it. So when that happens, it's going to create momentum. It's physics, people. That's all that's happening. People need to stop making these kind of videos. And again, go calm I am. Don't even need the blood pressure monitor for this one. Number 6.
On February 21st, 2025, a woman named Amanda Marie posted a video to her TikTok account in which she explained that she initially thought she was taking a wholesome video.
Hang on, look, right, Amanda, I always, for some reason, I've got this thing now where I read people's bios when I see them on anything, really, anything, whatever I'm looking at, I read people's bios. Amanda Marie, mama of 3, married, I think that's Ohio, or Oklahoma, I can't remember. Paid collabs only. Who the hell would want to pay with... she might be a really nice person. I'm not against her. But I will never understand if paid collabs only. What's that mean? You If you want to collab me, give me 50 quid. Or buy me a cheeseburger. It's up to you. I prefer the cheeseburger, I must admit. But I'll never understand paid collabs. I know it happens in Hollywood and shit, and that's different. But, you know, if you're on TikTok or something, who pays for collabs? You just ask them, can I collab with you, mate? I'm still calm, don't worry about it.
But things take a seriously strange turn rather quickly. Take a look and see if you notice anything creepy happening.
Okay.
Out of nowhere, some kind of dark ghost figure can be seen running past
Now, first of all, I genuinely hope that their grandmother and her mother is visiting. I genuinely do. I'm not a heartless bitch. I genuinely do. But that there is a classic. Something moving in front, that close to the camera, by the way. So she's filming a kid like that. You know, look at the phone, little one. That's how you speak to kids, isn't it? And either she's gone like that with her hand, or she just moved something over, or she changed hands. It happens all the time. It happens all the time, and when you're that close to the camera, you know, in fast motion, it's gonna look like, oh my god, it's a ghost. Am I right on that? I don't know. But look, I genuinely do hope their grandmother and her mother is visiting them. I genuinely do hope that, and I hope that is the case. But this, I think, is just an accidental fingerage, if you know what I mean.
Amanda says she didn't even notice it at first, and it was only when she sent the video to her husband that she did.
Well, this is another thing that people do, and I have done it so many times whilst filming here, or if I'm out and about with my camera. When I'm editing it back or looking back to it, I'll think, what the hell was that in front of my camera? I can't remember putting my hand across it like that. It's clearly me putting my hand across the camera or wiping it or something. You just don't notice when you're in the moment, filming, concentrating on something in the background, sorry. You know, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to notice something go in front of your camera lens. It's just one of those things, you know. We our brains are amazing things, but they miss a shit ton of stuff, which is right in front of them. I believe it's called a scotoma. I did a course once, many years ago. It was extremely boring, but I learned about scotomas. Something along those lines. But anyway, I'm moving on. Number 5. Where's my thing?
Over on TikTok, someone named Raxi uploaded a video
it's
to their
Raxi.
account which shows them videotaping some security camera footage that was taken overnight in an undisclosed location. For the first couple of seconds, it's not really clear what we're supposed to be looking at. It just seems like an ordinary piece of security camera footage, but that all changes once the uploader zooms in on something in the corner. Watch this.
I see it. I just saw the Slender Man.
Apakah ada yang aneh?
I think I see it.
Ya.
Oh no, okay. Oh, that is genuinely creepy. I was looking at the Slender Man thing. I thought it was rich.
Jam 23.41.
Thing is, the angle of the whatever the hell it is, person.
Once
doll,
the uploader zooms all the way in,
it makes no sense. The angle makes no sense. Don't get me wrong, it was genuinely chilling when I first clasped my eyes on it. It was, I must admit. So let's look at the situation here. We don't think it's a reflection. Do you know, I think it might just be pareidolia, actually, thinking about it. I was going to say, could it be a reflection of something on the right-hand side just off camera there? I mean, it could be, but if that was a reflection, that doll would have to be on the right-hand side of the door to be that close to the reflection. Because if it was further away, the doll would be over there on the left-hand side. Because, you know, this, don't forget, this happens in IR light. I got some IR security cameras, right, which I had them for a different reason a few months back, but I got them now. I'm gonna be doing some experiments with them because as good as night vision is and how cool it is, stuff gets mixed up in the pareidolia. Like, is that a word, pareidolia? I don't know. I just made it up. It sounds right to me. When you looking at things through IR light, even if it's just a standard room with stuff like that, things look different, you know, when you're staring at it off a certain angle. So I do genuinely believe that is just pareidolia, which happens to look like a doll in a hoodie. It's probably something outside mixed with reflections off to the right somewhere. And it's just a simple case of pareidolia. That's what I think on that one. But again, I could genuinely see...
Once the uploader zooms all the way in...
I can't see how that would genuinely spook someone out if you're looking on your security camera. I can totally understand that. But I do think it's pareidolia.
A pocong is a ghost from Indonesian and Malaysian folklore.
I thought it was a djinn.
Believed to be the trapped soul of a deceased person whose burial shroud was not properly untied. Wrapped entirely in white cloth with a pale, sometimes decayed face peeking through, it is said to hop or float due to its bound form.
I thought they were called djinns in Indonesia. I have been lied to all these years. I'll have to change Paranormal and Bingo Bollocks and everything it stands for now. Number 4.
The interdimensional NHI subreddit is a place to freely discuss anything related to UFOs and interdimensional non-human intelligence.
Wait, I want to believe. I absolutely do. I saw... If there's anyone out there, take me now. Anyone. I've been single for a while.
The subreddit is chock full of interesting videos, but the one we'll be having a look at today is
Cloaked UFO UAP captured in Denver, Colorado.
The video in question was filmed in Denver, Colorado on January 11th, 2025 and shows the uploader filming the night sky. Nope, the green light you're looking at isn't the Northern Lights or anything of the like. It may just be a UFO.
Now the thing is, first of all, first observation, right? Look at the state on that video. Now, this is the mistake, right? People want us to believe in UFOs. I want to believe in UFOs, right? I do. I have since I was a kid. I'm one of those people that, I don't know if they visit us on Earth, but I genuinely believe there must be something out there in the verse, in the expanse of our universe. There must be something out there with intelligent life. It has to be. I know about the Drake equation and all that stuff. I understand. But just the trillions upon trillions of galaxies and billions upon billions of bloody solar systems. Oh, sorry, trillions. I've got it mixed up. There's a lot out there. That's what I'm trying to say. There's a lot of stars. There's a lot of galaxies. There's a lot of bloody solar systems. Some of them have to have intelligent life. Just because we haven't discovered them doesn't mean they're not out there. That's what I believe, right? Because, you know, I refuse to believe it's just us. I refuse to believe. This is our galaxy. Our Milky Way, right? There's the center of the Milky Way. Big, massive black hole, right? At least we think it is. Us, our little tiny Earth, compared to that black hole, we're down there. We're down there. In our entire Milky Way galaxy, that's us down there. We are totally insignificant when it comes to just our galaxy. Now imagine the billions of other galaxies out there. I refuse to believe we are it. It doesn't help our cause for people who want to believe in UFOs visiting us. It doesn't help our cause when people take these kind of videos zooming in on the cameras. Don't zoom in on the cameras because it ruins it. You can't see shit. A la this video right here. Sorry, I went on a bit of a rant there. I know. It wasn't a rant. Just observation. Anyway.
Here it is. The light turned on. See that?
Oh, first,
Wake up, man.
First thing I'm going to say is a helicopter in the foggy clouds.
Watch, it's going to start looking like it's dropping something out of it.
That's my first thing I'm going to say, unless something spectacular happens.
That's weird, man.
Unless it does something.
What the is it, bro?
Unless it flies off at an immense speed.
Oh, the light went out.
But you can still see the bit of light, look.
The light went out again. And it is super close.
Or a drone with a light on it. This is the problem now. Because of the advent of drones, easily accessible, I go one right there. You can't see it, but I got one. very cheap as well. You know, you can do a lot of things with drones, and people are going to mistake those drones for unidentified flying objects. It's unfortunate, but I think it's a helicopter or a drone. I don't know for certain, so I'm moving on. Number 3.
On TikTok, a woman named Sarah posted a video in which
Sarah from
documents
East
her
Tennessee. Is that
experience one
Tennessee?
night with a toy displaying some strange and creepy
Right, come and visit for a spell. Help with Appalachian relief below. Okay.
behavior she had to film to show the world. Sarah was simply sitting on the couch and watching some TV when she was startled by a weird musical noise coming from a different room in her house. She proceeded to then pause the TV and open up her phone camera as soon as she heard the music begin to play.
My daughter's been asleep for 2 hours.
So we know it's a toy. They just said it's a toy, right? Put the light on.
She's all the way over there.
That tent, haven't we seen that tent in other fake stuff? Although, you know, it's a kid's tent. I suppose it's pretty popular with kids. You know, so don't worry about that.
How is this standing up perfectly upright and turned on? She can't reach that.
I used to be pretending to sleep when my parents came in because I'd been playing with my toys in the corner, and when I heard them rumbling or I'd set something off, I'd immediately jump into bed like me. You know, that's what we did as kids. I'm gonna say I don't know on this one. Do I think it's paranormal? No, I don't. I'm just moving on. Number 2. Bloody hell, we're flying along here.
A woman named Salsa Ann posted a video to her TikTok account on March 20.
I'm just trying to live a life of normalcy with my family. Salsa Ann, 2025.
28th, 2022, in which she explains that she's been noticing some strange noises in her house, despite the fact that she's home alone with her dog.
Take that off.
Salsa then takes
right,
us with her
okay.
as she explores different areas
I
in
know
her house,
this video.
just to make sure there isn't any sort of intruder in there with her. As it turns out, there was an intruder in Salsa's house. The only thing is that it isn't a human intruder.
We're gonna watch it before I go over this video because I know this video
Okay,
like
so
the back of my
I've
hand.
been trying to catch this on video for at least 2 weeks now. I have been seeing things move. Everybody thinks I'm nuts. I know what I saw. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god!
Do you know what that sound by there as well? Oh my god, that's ingrained into my brain pathways. Because, right, I'll explain it now, right? So, this video, this one we just watched, came out, I think, well, he said 2022. Now, when this was doing the rounds back in the day, myself, I think Beardo looked at it, Kenny Biddle looked at it, we all had our own ideas. I fully edited a video. I went through it with the reverse. I looked at it, I zoomed in on stuff. I went step by step on every single second of this video. And I edited it and I never put it up. And the reason I didn't put it up is because I think Beardo probably gave his opinion on it. Kenny Biddle did as well. And I can't remember exactly what they said. But it wasn't debunked. Mine wasn't debunked either. I gave my opinions on it. I can't remember exactly what they were now. But I was concentrating on the part of the video. Again, I cannot remember which part I was concentrating on. And I thought I saw something, but now I've forgotten. But this video was doing the rounds. Because it's interesting. Now, again, do I think it's paranormal? No, I don't. That's just me. I'm not closed-minded. I just don't think it's paranormal. But we could not figure out how it's done. There's many ways to do this. It could be mechanisms in the drawers. It could be strings on the left-hand side. And I was trying to figure out if it was cuts when she was turning to the left and turning to the right. Couldn't see behind the door, I think. I can't remember. We're going to watch more now. But yeah, this video I know very well.
Okay,
She's looking directly at it.
I told you.
I think she looks left. I can't remember if she looks behind the door though.
Oh my god!
See, now if it was on a string, you wouldn't be able to push it back in. So you can rule out string. Hang on, I'm gonna move the so you can see it better. Right, so now we can rule out strings because it pushes back in. So a string wouldn't be able to push it with the tensile strength of a string. It can't happen, right? So something inside the drawer. She runs up to it. I can't remember if she opens. She opens a cupboard, but she doesn't open the drawer, does she? I can't remember.
I'm not crazy.
Does she open the drawer? No. See, that's the big thing for me. She doesn't open the drawer. Oh, she opens everything else, but she doesn't open that drawer. I think that's the biggest red flag in this video for me. She doesn't open the actual drawer, which is opening and closing. If I wanted to prove something, I'd prove, oh look, there's nothing in that drawer.
Zelda has yet to make an update on this video, so we can only hope that means her life is back to normal now.
But yeah, that video, when it was doing the rounds, I went over it. I think I went over that footage for about 2 weeks straight. Trying to find something, trying to look at the reflections on the bloody doorknob. Trying to find a cut, a warp cut, anything. I couldn't see it. I don't think I did anyway. But the biggest red flag is she doesn't open the actual drawer, which is opening and closing. Maybe she's scared, I don't know. But that's a big thing for me. If you want to prove something's going on, you open the drawer, which is happening to, not the cupboards either side. You know, when you're opening the left-hand side and the right-hand side of the cupboard, you're showing to the viewer that, look, there's nobody here, so how could it be opening? Open the middle drawer, and we'll find out. Ah, there you go. I think this was the different angle. That's the original there. I think I looked at this. I can't remember. Oh, it opens again, is it? See that? Right, that, right. I think I remember looking at this now. That, where it stops, like that. Did I just start again? I know it was a cut. I think, yeah, I started again, okay. Yeah, there's something, the way that drawer moves. Almost like it's pneumatic. See, it still moves after that. There's something weird about that drawer, and I don't mean ghostly. There's something very weird about that way that drawer moves. But other than that, I don't know. So, moving on. Oh, the final one time. Haunted doll.
A TikTok user known as KittyK38 backup.
Right. Now, I know that name very well. KittyK38. It didn't used to have backup. I'm assuming she got banned on TikTok for whatever reason. But she made a lot of fake ghost videos over the years. I can't remember exactly which ones. I'm assuming we're going to watch them right now. But yeah, KittyK38 is prolific in the fake ghost media.
It's seriously
dark
I've
seen
and
this.
Freaky turn.
Yeah. You can't see me with my big fat head anyway, but he's very startled. See, now that is what you call demonstrating to the public. Look, there's no strings on me. There's clearly trickery involved in this. The IR the night vision camera hides a lot of stuff. That's what Really Haunted uses in all his bloody stuff. Lee from Really Haunted. But the night vision camera will hide a lot of stuff like strings and stuff. Now he's proven to you there's no strings below there. It doesn't mean there's no strings attached to there or anywhere else on that seat. You know, the string could be going from the bottom, around the TV, around there, around the settee, out into the doorway, right on the right-hand side there. I don't know exactly how they're doing it. I'd have to look close on that. I usually, you know, these ones, because it was KK38, which I've done in the past. I've usually just breezed over them because I know what kind of footage they show. Am I too blasé with it? I don't bloody know. But anyway, that was Sir Spooks. Wasn't it debunking? It was a breakdown and analysis of what we can see. And, you know, I don't know. There is the most interesting footage on that video for me, again, the same as it was bloody 3 or 4 years ago, whatever it was Cell Sarans. And again, the way the draw moves quickly out and then slowly in and then stops and then carries on almost looks pneumatic to me. It just looks weird. The way it moves, it doesn't look natural. And again, I don't mean in the paranormal sense. I just mean in the way it moves. It does not look like a naturally closing drawer. Because I think there's a mechanism at the back. She opened the cupboard to the left. She opened the cupboard to the right. She didn't open the actual cupboard because that would probably break the mechanism. And that's my analysis on that. But anyway, let me know in the comments what you think. Do I talk some sense sometimes without being an angry bald Welshman? Let me know in the comments down below. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you like this video. Leave something new to my channel. I do this quite often. I'm hopefully going to have, like I said, a couple over the next few days because I haven't done this for quite some time. But anyway, thanks for watching and bye for now.